Hi there, I'm Kirsten Openshaw with the Openshaw Realty Group and shooting a quick video today to explain what our Perfect Home Finder program is. I know it sounds a little cliche and it might be really confusing, like, oh yeah, you're going to put me on another MLS search. That's not what this is. That's not what we do. Alongside this, yes, you will get MLS listings because maybe one will slip through and get listed where you could potentially find the perfect house in that. However, our motto is that usually the homes that are on the market on the MLS or on Zillow or Trulia or any of those other websites, they're usually what we refer to as the leftover homes on the market. They're the ones that didn't sell because the neighbor heard they were going to be for sale, or the guy down the road has his family want to buy a home in the neighborhood, that kind of thing. Because I think you'll agree, most of the best homes get sold before they get on the market. Hence the fact that maybe you've been looking for a minute, maybe you've been looking for a long time and just have not found the perfect home. One of the biggest things with this program is for our clients and our future clients to understand you don't have to buy a home. There's no commitment in this to say, well, you've got to buy a home and you have to do it through us or anything like that. That's not what this is. Our Perfect Home Finder essentially is us taking your criteria. So if you say I need a 1 or a 2-bedroom home or a 5-bedroom home and I need it in this school district, or I need it with a minimum of 5 acres for my horses, or whatever your criteria might be. Maybe you want a lake property. Maybe you need it a certain driving distance to your work. Whatever that might be for you, we take your criteria and we go ahead and use our marketing programs and our proprietary plans and systems and wording, whether it's, it's multimedia. So we've got emails, we've got text messages, we've got phone calls, we got postcards, we got letters, we got ads online, we got all of the things, okay? And we take your criteria, we match it with our marketing material that's proprietary. These guys are not getting this from anywhere else, and we send it out in various formats to the potential sellers who have a home that matches your criteria. So if your criteria is a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom home with a pool, minimum half acre in this school district, we will take that information and make a list and go, okay, these are all the homes that match that criteria. We will then contact those people in the various forms, online, offline, print marketing, phone calls, text messages, online, where they will see it. Maybe they have an interest in selling and they'll contact us and they'll call us and say, hey, your buyer, John Smith, that you've messaged me about, mailed me a letter about, whatever format it is that they finally opened and looked at or clicked on. And they'll contact us and say, your buyer, John Smith, I have a house. He might like it. Our next step is going to be go preview that home. Go have a look at it. See if it's what you've told us that you want. Our goal is to save you time and effort and stress. I'm not going to drag you around the country and see all these homes that are for sale. And then we get there and the seller's like, oh, it's worth, 500,000, whatever, 200,000. I want more. I want 100,000 more because I see how much your buyer likes this home. We avoid that for you. We fight that battle for you and get that out of the way sooner than later. I'm not going to take you to a home that the seller could then change the price on, like maybe a sell by owner might do or something like that. We're not going to do that to you, okay? Our job and our role in here is to try to save you some time and effort and stress. So once I've been through these homes and previewed these homes for you and how to look at them and made sure that the seller is very realistic on their price, this is not a discount program. I'm not going to find you discounted listings that are, 50, 60 grand under the market value. We do tell the sellers that you're willing to pay market value because this is not an investor program. Then I will call you and say, okay, I have 3 houses in the neighborhood you said you wanted, in the price zone that you wanted, in the school district that you wanted. They all have a pool or they all have minimum 5 acres, whatever that might be. I'm going to come to you and show you I've got 1, 2, 3 houses or however many it is. And then you turn around to me and say, okay, I want to look at these. Can we go on Saturday? We then set them all up for Saturday. Now bear in mind, there is no photos, no links, no videos. So you can't come back to me and say, well, I want to see all the pictures before I decide if I'm going to go look. Trust me, we've already previewed the property to check the condition and check the layout and all of those things that you told us were important to you. No one else knows this home is for sale. Nobody. So the longer we wait, the more chance there is that now the seller's got this bug in their ear about maybe selling, the more chance there is they're going to tell their neighbors, they're going to tell their friends, they're going to put it in the neighborhood Facebook group. It's going to be gone. If it's priced well and it's a nice home and it's what you want and you're already not finding it on the MLS because not very many are available in that area, it's going to be gone. So we do sometimes occasionally have people say, well, send me a link. We don't have one. Send me photos. We don't have any. Send me a video. We don't have any. Send me a Matterport. Don't have it. These are truly off-market homes that we have spent our money, our time, our effort going out and finding, going out and previewing to make sure that they are the right one for you and potentially a truly good fit for you, hence the Perfect Home Finder name. Then we come to you and say, okay, here's our final shortlist. Do you want to go see them? We take you out to see the home. We've already got the price agreed upon with the seller. Seller's already agreed to pay our finder's fee in locating the home for you. So that's not an extra fee that you're covering or anything like that. It's part of our services to you. And we roll that into the price of the home where the seller is covering that. So everything has already been lined out. All you have to do is go see it. Get with us. We'll figure out a time. We'll go see it. If you like it, you write a contract. You're probably going to be the only offer on the home. So you've got no competition. You've not got to wait until it's past all the other people that didn't want to buy it, i.e., the neighborhood Facebook groups, the neighbors themselves, their family members, all those sorts of things. Because these sellers, a lot of time, they're like, we just now, we got your letter and we just now thought about maybe selling. So they're truly not available to anybody else. They're only available to our clients because our marketing gets such a great response rate. So if this is something that you think that you'd be interested in, something that you think that you want to maybe ask some questions about or talk a little bit more about, or just go ahead and dive right in and get it rolling so that you can find the perfect home for you and your family, just give me a shout. Obviously if I'm texting you this, you've got my number. If I'm emailing you this, my number's going to be at the bottom. I'm going to load this probably to our YouTube as well to share it so it's easy from that platform, and I'll put my phone number at the bottom of the video. But if this sounds like something that could maybe help you locate the right home, give me a shout. Worst thing is it takes you 10 minutes on the phone and you go, I want to wait until I look at all the leftover homes on the MLS. That's okay. It's no harm, no foul. Like I said at the beginning of the video, you don't have to buy a home just because we run you through this program. Okay, it's okay if we just don't locate what that perfect home looks like for you. We have a pretty good success rate with it, so I feel like we probably will try to find you something that's a pretty close match to the perfect home. Now, it's another part of this program is that you don't have to sign up with us. You don't have to do anything along those lines. We're not going to force you into any agreements, because I do believe when you see the effort that we put in to find you the right home, you'll want to stay working with us. The other part of this is if you're sat here watching this and going, well, I have to sell my home and the market's kind of crazy right now, and that one of the reasons that there's low inventory is that everybody is scared about buying because the high interest rates. I have another video on that. If you want it, let me know. It's very interesting looking at the rates and where the rates projected are going to be and all that kind of stuff. And it's not media based, so it's not fear based. But if you're watching this and you're thinking, well, I have to sell a home in order to buy and there's not really many homes moving on the market, days on market are kind of creeping up and that kind of thing. First of all, great. Awesome that you're paying attention. And second of all, the best way to buy is off market. The best way to sell is on market, because you're going to get more exposure. That's why using the Perfect Home Finder to buy a home is the best way to buy a home in our opinion, because you're not getting into those bidding wars. You're not getting into multiple offers and everybody bidding blindly up and that kind of thing, or dealing with another agent that could be just saying that they're getting multiple offers and maybe isn't, because I know that's probably happened a time or two, especially if you've been looking during the COVID pandemic market of the last few years. So if you're thinking about selling and nervous about selling in this market, just know that if you use a target marketing plan, again, we have a video on that. I can give you more information on that, because putting a home on the MLS is not marketing. So if you look to hiring an agent and they tell you, oh, I'm going to put it on the MLS, it's going to be marketed everywhere. That's not marketing. Okay. I have a separate video on that. I can explain it and show you what the true marketing looks like and what a real marketing plan looks like. And I have another video as well about how to interview an agent. So maybe you're looking at this and you're not in our area and you don't know how to hire the best agent, because a lot of people hire off of the cheapest commission and the highest price. I've got a video that explains why that's very, very detrimental to the good, clean and profitable sale, and have some questions on there about like what the best questions to ask are. So if you're interested in either of those, just let me know and I can text you them. You can find them here on the YouTube channel as well if you're watching this on YouTube. But just know the best and most wealth building way to swap houses is to buy off market and sell on market. If you're a first time home buyer, this is going to be hugely beneficial to you, because if you've been trying to buy a home in the last 2 to 3 years as a first time home buyer, you've seen how hard that can be when people are waiving contingencies and they're not having inspections and they're paying over asking and they're coming in conventional, and maybe you're doing a VA loan or a FHA loan or something to that effect where appraisals are a little bit stiffer. Condition of the home is a little bit more stringent on their requirements. It's okay. This program is a great fix-all for those issues. So again, if you have questions on it, if you want to dive in and have a little bit more of a conversation to your personal situation, just give me a shout. You'll get my information somewhere on this video and we're happy to chat with you about it. Have a great one.